Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Debanye, depending on your location. Please join in the struggle to liberate our people from the contraption by liking and sharing our videos. Let me give you the updates. Over 18 passengers traveling for Easter roasted alive in Enugu accident. Yes, it happened that more than 18 passengers were burnt beyond recognition in a fatal accident. The accident involved an 18-seater bus and a Mercedes tipper along Enugu-Port Harcourt Expressway, Enugu State. The accident is fatal, or it was fatal, as the case may be, and it took place at Ituku, Ago, local government area of Enugu State, at about 8:30 p.m. on Saturday, April 8, the eve of Easter. Eyewitness said that the tipper with registration number AAA 285XTR, which was loaded with bags of cement, had a head-on collision with the bus with registration number NKE 622XA, which was loaded with passengers. Now, the preliminary investigation revealed that the tipper drove against traffic rule from Enugu City and then hit the bus, which was coming from Aba in Abia State, leading to both vehicles bursting into flames with all passengers burnt beyond recognition, except the tipper driver, who was rushed to the hospital and is currently receiving treatment. You see, we are sympathizing with the people who lost their lives, or the relatives of the people who lost their lives in this tragedy. Yes, it's avoidable. Sincerely speaking, it's avoidable. Because come to think of it, the tipper driver drove against traffic rule. Why? Because of the situation we find ourselves. Nobody is enforcing the law. They're all collecting money. They all collect money. It's a very disgusting situation and picture when you see traffic wardens collecting money from road users to pass them, to help them extricate the traffic. You've seen it. It's happening. We're seeing it because the government has refused to do their job. In Nigeria, we're going to look at the government and say, look, these people don't know what is governance at all. They are just there to collect allocations from the federal government. The federal government is looting majority, the bulk of the money, and once they are releasing to the states are relooting it. The governors, they are relooting it. They are doing nothing. Nothing. If you go to the states, nothing. They are just looting money. Because when you see the traffic wardens, you see that they are untrained, unskilled. They don't know what they are doing there. And when you see the touts, government will push to the streets to victimize and hound the road users. They are not doing any job like bringing sanity to the roads. No, they're not bringing sanity on the roads. What they are doing is to, extort the masses, the road users, motorists. That's what the touts are doing. If you go to Abia, they are doing the same thing. If you come to Imo, they are doing the same thing. You go to Anambra, the same thing. You go to Ebonyi, the same thing. Enugu, oh. So these things are happening in all the southeastern states. They are not doing anything. They are not working. Sincerely speaking, they are not working. The government of functionaries are not doing anything. The SA on this, nothing. The commissioner for this, nothing. The civil servants are doing nothing because they are not giving the enable environment to thrive. That is what is happening. Yes, the touts are harassing people on the streets, say they are working for government. If you go there, in all these states we just mentioned, particularly in the capital cities and the urban areas, you see people who will change your vehicle. When they change your vehicle, they say you have disobeyed the traffic rule or environmental regulation, and they will say you should bring money. They won't take you to their station, or they will say you should bring money on the street, on the road, there, on the spot. Give them money, or if you don't have cash, you go to POS and make withdrawal, and transfer money to them. So that's what they're doing. Go to roundabouts and junctions everywhere where you see this traffic light. You see warders, unskilled, untrained, and you see touts, government touts. Government approved these touts to continue to extort money from motorists. So nobody's educating the motorists. Drivers, nobody's educating them on how to use the roads. You cannot meet a driver in Nigeria that will mention any highway code for you. You understand? I'll quote any paragraph in the highway code for you. No driver has it in this era now. Before, you used to have these highway codes. Before you go to the road or move to the road, you must have been, conversant with the highway codes. But these things are not obtainable now because what these people are interested in is in looting the resources of the people. They push the touts on the streets to extort, manhandle people. That's what they're doing. And so that's why we said these things are avoidable if society is doing what it's supposed to do. If the country is moving in the right direction. But the country is not moving in the right direction. The country is in tatters, it's in shambles. Nothing is working. That's why people are not happy. When they talk about Biafra, they say they should not say it again. Why saying Biafra? We're in Nigeria. Who is in Nigeria with you? This Nigeria that is in tatters and shambles have destroyed. Look at what's happening. Nothing is working. Anything that works anywhere, even in Ghana, will not work in Nigeria. Nothing works here. When you bring it here, it will not work because the people who are supposed to implement them, they are not doing it. They are busy looting money, living life of profligacy. All right? Yes. What they're interested in is in their avarice. So they are hedonistic in nature. They go to clubs, they go and drink champagne, they pop champagne with their concubines and everything. So they don't care about what people are suffering. If they are sick, they will jet outside the country and treat themselves in Germany, in US, in UK, in India. So that is it. They are not interested in bringing sanity to the system, or to society, or to their states, or their country. They are willing and ever ready to loot the resources meant for the development of the people. And so, like we have said earlier on, we sincerely sympathize with the victims' families. Yes. So, and we pray for their souls, for the repose of their souls. Yes, the souls of the victims. That is it. That's why all hands must be on deck to deliver this country we're talking about, to restore the Biafra. When you see sanity, when you see, people behave like cultured people, because all we're talking about is leadership problem, not the citizens, not the people. The people are not the issue. The issue that are leader is leadership problem. Chinua Achebe have said it all. The case of Nigeria is a leadership issue. So once the leadership is right, sincere and honest to deliver a good country, citizens will follow suit. They don't have no option. They have no option. They must abide. They must follow suit.